You ain't talking money, it's not. These games cannot happen if we are not safe, and therefore I'm going to request and remind everyone your masks need to be worn above your nose at all times. Please, I will stop the game if I notice students, thank you, as well as adults not wearing their masks. So hopefully this is the only warning, but please be safe, allow these ladies to have a great game, and once again, thank you for coming.
And at this time, we need everyone to rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Hit it, Jack!
Good evening and welcome to Hudson's Bay High School, the site of tonight's Greater St. Helens League 2A League matchup between the Fort Vancouver Trappers and the Hudson's Bay Eagles. Hi everybody, Julie Pagel here along with my partner tonight, Janet Elliott. Looking forward to bringing you some exciting Greater St. Helens League 2A volleyball. Janet, this rivalry goes back a lot of years.
Yes, it does. Well, let's see, since what, 1957?
Oh my.
Wouldn't that be about right?
That sounds about right.
I think that was the first year Hudson's Bay was
a school?
A school.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Both of these teams tonight are looking for their first league win. Hudson's Bay comes in at 0-2. Fort Vancouver at 0-3. So somebody's going to leave here tonight with their first league win.
Yes.
Nice to see a great crowd here at Hudson's Bay. And Janet, you were remarking earlier about how beautiful the gym looks with the new bleachers.
First time I've really been in the gym since it's been remodeled.
Looks
or refurbished.
Yep, looks really nice. We had some exciting volleyball before this match. The C squad that game was won by Hudson's Bay, and the JV was won by Fort. So we'll see what happens in this varsity matchup. Looking at the roster, looks like Hudson's Bay has a pretty young team with just 2 seniors out there. And Fort Vancouver is pretty senior heavy with 6 seniors. So Eagles are coached by a couple of Eagle alums. Trinisha Doyle is the head coach and her assistant is Bailey Cragen. Also Jaleesa Jose and Zoe Martin. Trappers are coached by head coach Paige Lufkin. She is assisted by Bridget Ratch, Kendall Gilgy, and Mercedes Battistelli. Looks like for the Trappers, they're going to send out number 6, Reagan Walczyk, 16, Avery Rowe, 1, Ilani Baker. Number 7 is Becky Ablin, 14, Emma Roberts, and 11, Leilani Lee. For Hudson's Bay, We see number 11, Alana Stevens. Number 6, Peyton Ballard. Number 1 is Promise Bond. Number 2, Olivia Michaele. And number 5, Kavia Tuala. Libero getting ready to come in for Hudson's Bay is number 12. And we do not have her on our roster, so we'll try and find out that name for you as we go along. Hudson's Bay has first serve. Here we go. Promise Bond gets us underway. Deep serve is going to go down as an ace. Libero for the Trappers is number 4, Zyla Eleazar. That ball is tight, and Eagles were in the net, and that point is going to go to the Trappers. Looks like our R2 is using a whistle, not an electronic whistle, as he was struggling to get that that whistle blown.
You mean there's such thing as an electronic whistle?
Yes, most of the officials have been using the electronic whistle. They
Really?
did every official did last year.
Is it in their?
In their hand, and they just push a button. It's kind of slick.
That's great.
Yeah. We got a quick timeout as it looks like they're trying to figure out the scoreboard. Wow, great student section.
Yes, I mean, it is packed out.
It really is.
It's amazing.
It really is.
And Ford has quite a few students for an away game, plus here comes some more coming in. Yeah, it's great to see.
It is great to see. It's fun. And again, a little bit of a delay getting that scoreboard going, and now we are ready. All tied up at 1. And Reagan Walczyk, the 5'6" senior, is going to step back to the service line for the Trappers. Pretty pass.
Nice pass.
A little sloppy, but the Trappers get it over. Attack for the Eagles. Going to have a set outside to Lee. Another opportunity for Hudson's Bay.
Good reaction that time.
There's a nice set to the middle. Emma Roberts with the attack. There's an aggressive hit.
Yes.
Like that.
Nice save.
And there we go. Point Trappers. Well, that may give you an idea of how this match is going to go. A lot of long rallies. Nice to see an aggressive hit out of the libero for Bay, and then up at the front line for the Trappers. And that serve goes long. And that will set off the Eagle Power chant and send Olivia Michaele to the line.
Nice save.
Good
That's a
reaction
good
by
save
Roberts.
too.
That's too bad. Eagles retake the lead. A lot of new faces on the Hudson's Bay side. A lot of kids graduated last year. They had a strong team.
They've kind of lost their firepower.
Yeah, Jadia Martin, she was a big swinger. And Hudson's Bay in the net again is going to give the ball back to Fort Vancouver. Here comes Alani Baker.
Well, and who was Fort's big hitter last year? Didn't they have a big hitter?
Their middle.
Their middle.
Yes, Catalina Chim.
Okay.
Yep. Fort lost their middle and their libero, their two captains. So that was a big loss for them. But Hudson's Bay lost Jadia and Kamali Powell and
Yes.
Stacia
Yes.
Michaeli. So they
Yes.
lost 3 big volleyball and basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
Just strong athletes. Free ball over. Opportunity for the Trappers. Great job by
Number 6.
Ballard, 5'10" senior, covering that as Walczyk tried to dump it. And Ballard will serve. Attack for Emma Roberts is wide. Point Eagles.
Now, we were discussing the 2 different shoes. They are sisters. Now, I don't know if the 2 of them are twins or not.
Yes, you're
But
talking about Kavea Tuala
Mm-hmm.
and Foimalo Tuala.
Yes.
Yes, 1 white shoe and 1 blue shoe for both of them.
Right.
A serve just inside the line from Peyton Ballard. Nice little mini run for Ballard. Rowe gets it. Ooh, into the game there. That time was Princiana Miller, 5'4" senior. And a little bit of a miscommunication between she and Hope Roberts leads to another point for Hudson's Bay. There's a nice pass from Alani Baker. Roberts pushes it deep. Early on, Janet, it looks like both teams being pretty careful. There's some good defense by Rowe at the back line. Another free ball. Walczyk to Roberts. That was a good touch.
Nice
by
passing.
Tuala.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just short. And that puts an end to the run for Peyton Ballard and gives the ball to the Trappers as Emma Roberts, the junior 6-footer, will serve. There's a lot of movement on that serve.
Ballard did a nice job of defense while she was in the back row.
She certainly did. She's going to take a quick breather. That is too long. And fine line, Janet. You want your kids to be aggressive on their serve, but that's already a couple of missed serves for Fort.
Mm-hmm.
And you really can't afford that, especially not in a rivalry match here. Oh, given right back. Alana Stevens just wide. And coming back in the game for the Trappers is Becky Ablin. Hope Roberts takes a seat.
It looks like all the Fort Vancouver team they're wearing their masks while they're playing.
Yes. And I think that's just their personal preference because what it has come down to is while they're on the court, they're not required to wear the masks. As soon as they leave the court, they are. But yeah, it looks like Hudson's Bay is opting to not. So first time out will go to the Eagles as the Trappers have taken a 9-8 lead on the ace by Ablin.
There's been great communication. I've heard it more from the Eagles than the Trappers. And I don't know if that's just because I pay if they're louder or what, but that's lots of times what is missing.
Absolutely.
In this type of play.
Absolutely.
Is that communication.
And with the Eagle coaches having played a lot of high-level volleyball, Trinish and Bailey, I'm sure that's a real point of emphasis for them. And they've got to be yelling loud enough to be heard over this crowd.
Exactly.
This is very, very impressive.
Yes, I have I can't remember when there were this many kids being this enthusiastic at a volleyball game.
Well, obviously everybody missed being at the games last year, so this is pretty exciting. It's fun stuff. Ablin again to serve. Trappers leading 9-8. And there's another ace. Back-to-back aces for Beckley Ablin.
And that's great concentration after a timeout being called, and she got her serve in.
And serve tough.
Mm-hmm.
And nice
save.
recovery. There's some good defense from Emma Roberts. Alani Baker with the kill. And also Hudson's Bay in the net. They're going to have to be a little more careful about that. That's about the fourth time.
It's a few times, yes.
So Trappers were down 7-4, and they've come storming back to take a 3-point lead. There's Avery Rowe with the kill for Fort from the middle on a nice set from Walzek.
Looks like there's a little too much action, piking action into the net.
Well, not a lot of height out of Hudson's Bay, which is problematic. Somebody was in the net there. I actually think it was Fort, but there was no call. Walzek to Rowe again. Great job by Bond to pick that up. Oh, the idea was good. The execution was not.
Yep.
And head coach Paige Lufkin is demonstrating to Emma Roberts, you have got to snap your wrist.
How many times did you do that?
Right? Pretty
Nice
pass. Princey Miller free balls it over. There's Rowe. Like to see her be aggressive and swing. Too many of the little patty cakes
Off
over.
speed, yep. Just off speed, just get it over is what we've seen for the majority of them.
Leilani Lee enters for Fort. And Ilani Baker will serve. Trappers up 13-9 here in set number 1. Oh my, too much. And here comes Zyla Eleazar. Play the back line for the Trappers. Tough serve, passed nicely by Emma Roberts. Oh, there's the miscommunication that you're talking about.
Yep.
No communication that time, and that should be automatic. Ablin needs to realize that she's in perfect position to take that ball, and instead she stared at the front row player. Here come the Eagles.
Now, I wonder if, I don't know if the rules have changed, or we always had white game balls. And the practice balls were our colored ones. Mm-hmm. Does it matter?
Well, it must not now because they're playing with this colored ball, yeah. We had, yeah, that's actually a really good point. I think that usually, well, when we, the last game we did, they used a white ball, so, Now they called, the R2 called an overlap on Fort to give the point to Hudson's Bay, and I believe that, yeah, I was going to say, I think Zyla and Beckley were out of position because Zyla came in for Alani and she had just served. So, Yep, now we're squared away. Back at it for the Eagles. Back and forth in set 1.
Nice pass.
Beautiful form. Good set outside. And that time Olivia Michaeli was wide. She is a 5'6" sophomore. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you just want it too bad when you're in one of these games. Another missed serve for the Trappers. Also, not a lot of subs on the bench for either team, Janet.
Nope.
And that ball is touched, and that'll go as an ace for Promise Bond. All tied up again at 14. And that is long, and that's going to send the ball back to the Trappers. Here comes Captain Reagan Walczyk to serve. Re-entering is number 9, Hope Roberts. There's a nice serve. I love to see that aggressive attack from the libero.
Yes. She has nice top spin. It's just too bad
Beautiful.
we don't know who she is, what year she is, or...
We'll get that information after this set for sure. We're going to get another look at that. And wow, very nicely placed. She's definitely been a leader out on the floor for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Good defense from Zyla. Going to go right back to her. And another kill for Hudson's Bay. A lot of energy from the libero position for the Eagles. Still serving is Olivia Michaeli, 5'6" sophomore. It's a nice pass from Eleazar.
Nice set.
Mm-hmm. And the effort was good, but you got to move your feet and get both hands on that ball. You can't just stab at it from the back row. And Hudson's Bay stretches out that lead, 17-15. Smart pushed it deep. There's a kill. Hope Roberts with the kill. Ilani Baker re-entering, and serving is going to be Leilani Lee as we take another timeout. Hudson's Bay takes their second timeout, leading 17-16 here in set 1. Hey everybody, if you're a Twitter user, you can follow VPS Game Time to get the latest schedule information and more. The Twitter handle is @VPS Game Time. We also share good sports news from around our area with that account, so follow us today, and we might just follow you back. Again, that is @VPS Game Time. There's a good look at the Eagle mascot. He or she's got to be pretty hot.
Oh. Oh. I remember when the kids would get in those, or even adults, and oh my gosh. It was horrible.
Brutal.
It is. It's
well,
brutal.
The Trapper John mascot is pretty darn hot too, and heavy. The head of Trapper John is huge. It's like, how are you even keeping that on your shoulders? Although the eagle head looks to be fairly large as well.
It might be in the same boat.
Back at it, Leilani Lee, the senior serving. That's tight. Oh, smart play. Wow, just enough. Alana Stevens is able to dump that in.
And good control, not touching the net on that one.
Excellent body control. Good point. Princey Miller re-entering for Fort.
Something's wrong.
Lineup check. I love it.
Olivia's out there.
Directing traffic.
Right, yep.
She was the only one that knew what was going on. You and her. You knew something was wrong. Peyton Ballard will serve. She had a really nice run earlier in this set. Ooh, boy. Reagan got away with a double that wasn't called.
Nope.
Point goes to Hudson's Bay as they're inching closer here in set number 1. This is a tough rotation for Fort. They got to get out of this. Stevens, dug by Miller. Good save by Hope Roberts.
Good pass. Oh, good
There's
swing. There's
nice
a swing.
And a pretty dig from Miller. Still alive. Oh,
No.
great hustle. That was a key point for the Trappers. They
Yep.
needed to get Ballard off that service line. She's caused a lot of problems there tonight already. And now Emma Roberts will serve. Got to keep this one in. There it is. Pretty pass. Another kill.
She's back in there.
She has been their, I have to believe she's been their kill leader.
I'm sure that she has been.
Looking strong. Here comes Alana Stevens, a 5'9" sophomore. Oh, pretty swing from Avery Rowe, 5'9" senior. Looks like both teams, Janet, are loosening up a little bit.
Yes, hopefully they'll get some more swings in as they move along, get more comfortable.
Definitely being more aggressive. I'd like to see that. Beckley Ablin with the deep serve. And again, just a little too careful there. Point Trappers.
Too far away from the net to try that type of a move. Probably didn't know where the net was.
And that'll go down as an ace.
And the Trappers are coming back.
All tied, first 1 to 5, here we go. Ablin has done a nice job serving in this set as well. Another ace. A little bit of miscommunication on the back line for Hudson's Bay. Oh. As a coach, we both hate to see that.
Yes.
On either team. Yikes. Tied at 21. Tuala for Hudson's Bay. And good effort from Roberts, but
good try to save that.
she's not going to be able to get that one over. Foimalo Tuala serving for the Eagles. Nice pass. Rowe again with the attack out of the middle.
Oh.
I told my husband on the way up here that I think this is going to be one of those 1 point, 1 point, 2 points, you know, that so far.
That's how it's been.
Yep. See if somebody takes control here in the last couple of minutes in set number 1. Ilani Baker serve.
Nice serve, but a great pass.
Beautiful pass. Oh, sometimes you just got to use that tape. Woo-hoo! Mikaeli with the kill. And here comes Ballard back in for the Eagles.
Good concentration.
Well, still alive. Hudson's Bay was celebrating too early. Great job by Fort Vancouver to stay with it.
I was totally blocked by the referee. Could you see what was going on down there?
Yeah, that was a pretty impressive
I would say.
save. Yes,
Had to be. That had to come close to the ground.
Finish that.
Hope somebody's in the net.
Trappers in the net. So set number 1 is going to go to Hudson's Bay. by the score of 25-22. So now we got both teams huddling up. What's probably going on in that Trapper huddle, Janet?
Well, I think one, they'll probably talk about communication. And of course, their missed serves. That's their first offensive weapon.
Definitely.
You know, that made a big difference. They had quite a few more missed serves than the Eagles did.
Yes.
And with the way they score points these days, you miss a serve, the other team scores a point.
Yes.
And so I'm sure they're talking about that. I thought that they became stronger as the game came on.
Agreed.
And so I'm thinking that this next game, they'll come out ready to play, try to take it to them.
Yeah, you kind of get the impression this is going to be one of those 5-setters.
Parents, if you have children approaching kindergarten age, think about the district's transitional kindergarten program. Applications are being accepted now. Transitional kindergarten allows students to begin early, completing a half year now and a full year next year. It helps them fully transition into kindergarten. You can apply at the district website, vansd.org. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of that.
I was just thinking of that same thing. It's like, wow, that's pretty slick.
Mm-hmm. Especially for the kids that are not in preschool. That will give them just a little extra, plus it doesn't cost anything.
Yes.
Which is
huge.
A big plus for
Huge.
everybody that's working.
And it's nice after last year being so crazy to give opportunity for a little more normalcy and move on from here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I just, the enthusiasm in this gym, I just think it's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And now the big roar for the Eagles out here doing cartwheels.
Oh, round off.
That was pretty nice. And I don't know what's going on the Fort side, but they're getting a big group picture of all the fans there too. So very impressive. Nice to see.
Yep.
And look, we got the choreographed dance here with Olivia Michaeli and the Eagle. That's pretty impressive.
The Michaelis, they've been, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And so she's been around a lot. She knows what it's all about.
Is she the last one, do you know?
I have no idea if she is or not. Might be able to find out if I can find her parents.
Well, they're probably here somewhere. I'm trying to hunt down somebody who can tell us the Libro's name and year. Usually if we have somebody move up from JV, if they're not on the varsity roster, we can figure it out by looking at the JV roster. But unfortunately, we have only been provided a varsity roster for Hudson's Bay. So Janet is trying to run that down as we get ready to start set number 2. And the Trappers will have first serve. Reagan Walczyk will record an ace. Hudson's Bay that time was a little slow getting their libero into the set, and Walczyk took advantage of it. And we're going to have back-to-back aces from Reagan. Reagan is a 4-year starter at setter for Fort Vancouver. She's done a great job as the years have gone by. Smart play from Emma Roberts to push that ball back over. Trappers out quick here in set number 2 with the first 3 points. Comes an attack opportunity for Ballard. Handled nicely. Walczyk and over by Rowe. Kylie and Lee with the attack. Little bit sloppy, and Eagles get away with it as the Trappers cannot get that ball back over. Awesome. Good work, Coach Elliott. We do have a first name for our Hudson's Bay libero, and that is Claire. She has been a real game changer for the Eagles. Trappers with the back row attack that does not clear the net, and just like that, Hudson's Bay back into it. Tough serve. Lee pushes it deep. Gonna go for that back row attack. Nope. That one dropped a little bit too far. Number 2, Princiana Miller will enter for Leilani Lee and will serve. Princey is another senior. Her first year on varsity.
Pass.
Just wide. Point Fort.
Yeah, the sophomores are just having a bit of a trouble getting that hand going where they want it to go. Just lack of experience.
And for Hudson's Bay, the only senior is that has played tonight is Peyton Ballard, and she's shown some great leadership. That's the first missed serve for the Trappers here in set number 2. Michaele serves deep. Oof. That set looked to be a double, but no call. And that will go down as a kill for Ilani Baker as she just found that sideline. You know, it's tough, Janet. I know that we're short a ton of officials, but as much volleyball as I've seen already this season, the discrepancy in officiating and what they call tight and what they let go is huge.
Super. Thank you very much.
Claire Garrow is a junior. That is the libero for Hudson's Bay. Awesome. Attack for Rowe. Oh, nice job at the net.
Good reaction.
That was Tuala who had that block. And point goes to Fort. And I had the opportunity to watch Fort and Mark Morris play on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
And Mark Morris is quite a skilled team, a young team as well, but they've got size, and their coach was getting pretty frustrated with how loose everything was being called. And boy, that's the third missed serve for Fort here in this set. That is a killer.
I wonder what the reason is for that.
You know, to be honest, I've been watching volleyball. We've been watching volleyball for a lot of years, and of all the matches that I've watched so far, and there have been 4, the only official that I recognized was Kelly Adams. So I don't know if we've just got a bunch of new officials, or if maybe they're just letting the teams who aren't as skilled play a little bit more, but I can't imagine when we're watching Ridgefield and River and Camas Skyview that they would be calling it this loose.
It's going to hurt the kids in the long run.
No question about it.
Tighten it up.
No question about it. And this serving problem is contagious.
Yes.
Lee back in for Fort, and Baker to serve. Tough serve.
Oh, that was a nice pass from Claire.
Real
I mean, all
pretty.
the way across the court and
Assist as Tuala got the kill. Oh, goodness. Another missed serve. And that's, I mean, we know all of these girls can serve. We know they can serve in. We've seen them do it already. Right, just a lack of concentration, right, Coach?
it looked like it on that last one.
Yeah.
It didn't look like her eyes are on the ball. Nice placement.
Yeah, smart. That's also a situation where Trappers have to read the hitter, too. She came up showing her
Showing it.
hand
Yes.
that she was not going to swing away, and just a little late reaction. Tough serve from Claire Garrow. And another kill for Rowe, number 16. Trappers have done just enough to inch ahead by a couple. 2 steps forward, 1 back. We'll see if Walzek can keep it going.
Good pass.
A good reaction from Hope Roberts. Ballard. Concentration from Zyla to keep that going.
Good rally.
That's tight. And that attack goes wide. And back and forth we go.
That was a good rally.
Yes.
And they got some swings in there too. It wasn't just all the off speed.
Definitely, both
Tripping.
sides.
Mm-hmm.
There's a perfect pass. And that back row attack is not successful, and we're tied up at 10.
I think now Hudson's Bay needs to not be serving to the libero.
Right.
Last 2 have gone right to her.
Promise Bond serving, and she heard you. She mixed it up. Nice swing, but just about a foot long. Ball back over to Fort.
I think that's one thing that helps kids also focus on their serve is if they're having to look at the coach or whoever on the bench, and that person is giving them where to serve to.
Agreed.
That kind of just puts it into their head.
I agree. Couldn't agree more.
And I don't know if either of these coaches are doing that, or teams
I
are doing that.
haven't seen anybody yet, and I'm sure that they both, both teams are very capable of doing it.
Yes.
I know that they work on it in practice.
Yep. Yep.
And there's the kill for Stevens. A very different coaching styles, Janet. You see Trinisha Doyle, the head coach for the Eagles. She is always up, moving, talking constantly. And Coach Lufkin for the Trappers is always talking, but she's and coaching, doing it from a seated position. And that'll go down as an ace for Hudson's Bay as they take their first lead here of set number 2. Hudson's Bay won the first one, 25-22. That's tight. Good reaction.
Control. Oh, nice swing.
Nice work at the net by Emma Roberts, 14. I was afraid she was going to come down in the net.
Yes, yes. There's not as many net calls now, too. And
Yes.
so hopefully they're just kind of calming down a bit.
Both teams have made that adjustment for sure. Hudson's Bay struggled in the net in set 1. All tied at 12. Roberts serving. Great job by Rowe at the net to slow that
got it up
down,
there.
but she didn't come around and pick it up after she got her hands on it. And that's going to send Ballard back to serve. Smart. I think that's probably something that Fort may have talked about between sets, is the hole in the middle for Hudson's Bay. Get another look at that. Caught the Eagles on their heels a little bit that time. And another kill, that time for Foimalo Tuala, the 5'7" sophomore. So I'm not sure if Hudson's Bay is wearing different uniforms, but we have another player that has entered that is not on our roster, so we'll try and catch her name too, number 7 to serve. Pass from Ablin. Rowe.
Nice save.
Great reaction by the Eagles. Gonna push that one deep. This should have been an opportunity for Fort. A perfect platform on that pass from Garrow.
Nice save.
There's a swing. Reagan Walczyk puts an end to that. And that'll get Coach Lufkin off the bench cheering. And re-entering is Alana Stevens for the Eagles. Oh, goodness. Another set in the net. And Hudson's Bay retakes the lead. Tuala to serve. Beautiful pass from Roberts. And Rowe with the kill. Like to see Rowe be a little bit more aggressive. I mean, she's hitting spots, but she is strong. I've seen her play basketball. She can hit that ball hard, and she's being pretty.
Is she a 3-sport athlete?
Yes.
What is her?
She plays volleyball, basketball, and softball. Sure tried to get her to bowl. She came out for about 3 days, and she said that she didn't think it was for her because it wasn't aggressive enough. And I said, you just have to be aggressive toward the pins. And she said, but that's not as much fun.
I love it.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
I think that might have been out.
Yes, I think so too. Instead, it'll go down as an ace for Claire Garrow. There's a pass from Rowe. Lee.
Good reach on that one. Good snap. Oh.
Yeah. Almost got enough of that tape to sneak it over the top, but not this time. Reagan Walczyk has done a great job serving for the Trappers. Sends that one deep, and that's going to go down as an ace. And Hudson's Bay will call a timeout, tied at 17 here in set 2.
Good. Here we go again.
Some good volume. the Clark County Scoreboard. If you love high school sports, there's a new show you should be watching. Clark County Scoreboard is a joint production between Vancouver and Evergreen Public Schools with an assist from Battleground Public Schools and the Columbian. See highlights and interviews from boys and girls sports every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Comcast Channel 328, along with the Vancouver Public Schools YouTube page. If you haven't had a chance to watch that yet, Janet, it really is very impressive. I watched the first couple episodes. Fun and entertaining.
We don't have Comcast.
Well, you can watch it on the YouTube page.
YouTube page.
Now,
too.
I know you may still have dial-up at home. We'll have to talk to Toby about getting that changed. But definitely you can watch it on the YouTube page. Yeah, you don't need to have Comcast. You'll enjoy it. There's a lot of great high school sports, Evergreen, Vancouver, and Battleground. It's great for all of Clark County. Nice setup and good attack, just wide. Everybody on that
Just has to get that body turned a little bit more into the court and she'll be fine.
And there was a nice adjustment there. Oh, that's too tight. Yep, nothing that Michele could do on that one. And Fort has come back out of the timeout with 3 straight. Again, Reagan Walczyk, the catalyst, as she's been serving tough.
I remember her from last year.
Yes, she's a 4-year starter. Another attack from the back court, handled nicely by Rowe. And the stuff block from Ballard and Bond. And here come the Eagles. Promise Bond, the 5'5" sophomore. Oh, good work by Garrow patrolling that back line. And nobody home there.
It's too bad because that was a great save. She put it in the right spot where the setter should be.
Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for, well, there's another timeout. That's not what I was waiting for. I'm waiting for one of the Hudson's Bay administrators to remind the Fort crowd to stay in the stands as they were running out a little bit close to that line.
Isn't there usually a Fort Vancouver administrator at the game? I mean, that's usually...
That's a very good point. I guess I just saw the Hudson's Bay, and maybe it's just maybe it's the game manager, because he was talking before the game started. He was standing there, so I don't know that I see a Fort admin down there. I mean, it speaks to the energy from both of these teams. A lot of fans, a lot of excitement.
It's great.
That's the second timeout for Hudson's Bay. Princey Miller serving for the Trappers, trying to close out set number 2. Garrow. Oh, yes. That was really close. I do think that was the right call, just out. Setters out, Hope Roberts to Baker, and that is just long. Olivia will serve. Hudson's Bay without much room for error now. Oh, nice pass from Miller. Attack from Rowe.
Good pass.
And looked like that time that Ballard let that set drop a little bit too far. And Trappers within 2 of tying up this match.
Nice pass.
Yeah, very impressed with Carol from Hudson's Bay. She's done an outstanding job serving, hitting, passing, basically being the quarterback out there. And I don't remember her from last year, do you?
You know, I want to say that she might have been one of their backup setters or it was a game at Fort. The net.
And costly error for the Eagles that time.
They've stayed away from the net.
Yes. Beckley Ablin to serve. We are at set point here for the Trappers. That's tight. Oh. Walzett got a little too excited, put that one out. And setting is Alana Stevens. Walzett pushes it deep. Tack out of the middle. And Princiana Miller with the kill from the back row is going to give set 2 to the Trappers by a score of 25-21. All tied up, 1 set apiece. And we're going to get a look at some of the highlights from that second set. There was the kill from Rowe. And one from Walzett. Rowe again. I like that angle. Nice block from Emma Roberts. And there was the stuff block from Ballard and Bond.
Well, very, very closely matched in the first 2 games.
Yeah. And you just get the feeling it's just going to be that way. Back and forth. Both of these teams looking for their first league win. Fort Vancouver did post a win against Seton Catholic, non-league win.
And what is Fort and Hudson's Bay in the same
Yes.
league? Okay.
Yes, 2A.
2A.
And
They're
they've got
not in football, is that right?
correct. The
Okay.
Fort football is playing in a 1A league in football. Fort has had a few changes this year. The girls soccer is playing a mainly independent schedule. And it sounds like the girls basketball is going to be playing maybe half league games and half just independent to try and get things turned around a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Boost the confidence.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I got to hand it to both Fort and Bay here in volleyball. I mean, the 2A volleyball is the toughest volleyball league.
Yes.
We know how good Skyview is in the 4A, and Camas is usually equally or better. And we saw Columbia River, a 2A team, just come out and spank Skyview 3-0. And Ridgefield is a twice defending state champion, and they're tough again. So it's not an easy league.
No, it is not an easy league at all.
I mean,
It never really has been.
Yes,
because we go back, we both were in 2A.
Yes. And
part of the time.
Right, and I remember going back to when it was Woodland and Ridgefield in the 1A. Remember how good they were?
Yes,
and that was nuts.
Yes, and that was
for
Jeff
a long
Nesbitt at Woodland.
Yes.
And what was the gals' name at Ridgefield?
I was afraid you were going to ask me.
Oh dear.
I got nothing.
Well, I don't remember either.
I got nothing there.
Yes.
But yes, I thought
And
of
if
Jeff.
you're listening in, we're sorry we've forgotten your name. You
Yeah.
were absolutely a great coach.
No question about that. And River, River was always good.
Always.
Think of all those teams with Don Carlson that coached all those years. Man,
Yep.
It
And then
was-
again with Dana too. So
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
they had pounders. That's just the way it was.
yes, no question.
Loved playing volleyball.
Yeah. Played it the way it should be played, just aggressive and
The ball didn't hit the floor. And,
yeah,
But the bodies were hitting the floor.
no doubt about that. Hudson's Bay will have first serve here in set number 3. Promise Bond. Passed by Rowe. And kill number 1 goes to Emma Roberts with the left hand.
Olivia must just have been back on her heels that time because she was right there.
She
It's
was.
Just couldn't react fast enough.
It's
A
kind of
nice
like
pass.
kind of like me when I'm playing in the backyard. It's like I should probably move my feet.
Yes.
I know I'm going to, and then nothing happens. So disappointing. Oh, that's too long. Point Hudson's Bay. It's like, in my mind, I'm still, 30.
I know.
I know. And then it's like, ooh,
But the body
welcome,
doesn't quite think.
welcome back to reality in a big hurry.
Mhm.
Olivia McKaylee is wide. Opportunity for the Trappers. Baker re-enters and Lee to serve. There's a nice attack from Hudson's Bay. And a little bit long from the sophomore Stevens. Point Trappers. Pretty serve. Free ball, opportunity for Hudson's Bay. Gonna go outside with it. Handled by Rowe. Roberts,
Yeah,
there's a
good
nice block.
Nice save.
Set her out. Roberts gonna go to
Whoops.
Lee.
Free ball.
And there, that time Stevens
We
did a
got that
better
one.
job. Yeah, she did a better job of being
Getting
on
her
the right.
shoulders
Yep.
and the snapping of the wrist.
Yes,
too.
that was pretty.
A little bit goofy-footed, but that happens.
Yeah, we can work with that, right?
Yep, exactly.
It's pretty great to see this many sophomores for Hudson's Bay getting this much playing time. That's crazy, 4 of them. And an ace serve for the lone senior that we've seen play tonight for Hudson's Bay, Peyton Ballard. Ah, smart. Gotta believe Ford has talked about that. And here now we've got hopefully someone coming to keep the Trapper fans in their area. Love the enthusiasm from both sides. Great call.
That's good communication.
No question. That was just wide. Everybody on the court for Hudson's Bay calling that out. I was going to say they got to call that
They
one.
called it.
They had to call that one, didn't they? Double hit gives the point to Hudson's Bay, and they take the lead 5-4. Wazik will go back to Roberts. Another perfect pass from Garrow.
Nice set.
Walzik remembered she's in the back row. She was getting ready to jump and hit that. Oh, nice power tip.
Yeah, now that was a power tip.
Yes, it was. Fuimalo Tuala put that right down in the middle.
Looked like one of those asplins going up in the air and doing that.
Well, I prefer to say looked like Kim Keith.
Oh,
do you remember
yes.
her?
Oh,
My
yes.
former player.
Yes,
Boy,
yes.
nobody did it
She
like
could put
her.
it down. She could put it down.
Oh, getting sloppy. And we got a lift called on the Trappers.
I was hoping that they were going to call that one.
I think they probably could have called a lift on both Ford and Bay twice before that one.
Yeah, it was just kind of back and bat ball.
Yeah, kind of right there. That just kind of reminded me of a backyard picnic. Yeah. we don't want to see that happen again.
We don't want, no. No.
The Eagle Power chant is alive and well. And here comes the Trapper Power. Trappers back on the court, trailing 7-4. And here come the Eagles. Alana Stevens has had a nice serving run here for Hudson's Bay. Hopefully I didn't jinx her. Nope. Walzik to Baker. Oh, great save. Wow.
That was a great save.
Hope Promise Bond is okay. She went down hard on that right wrist. She's coach checking, make sure she's all right. She's tough. That was a nice play. Fort's got to regain their composure here. There's Rowe.
It was a nice snap on that ball.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of a nice snap, Claire Garrow with another kill from that back line.
Oh God, all the football players are coming in now.
Yeah, this is a huge crowd. Ooh, was that outside the antenna? Yeah.
That was too bad.
Yeah, she did a good job of getting way out there and trying to cut that inside, but it was just too far off the court. And Hope Roberts will serve for Fort. And Hudson's Bay is out of position. R2 caught that one. It's going to give the point to the Trappers. Hudson's Bay will reset. Oh, a serve for Hope right on that sideline. Trappers needed that. Three straight for Fort, getting them back into this set number 3. Oh, goodness, just wide.
It's been a good stretch with very few missed serves.
Absolutely.
In this game.
Absolutely. Here comes Beckley Ablin. And back to serve for Hudson's Bay is Twala. Nice pass from Ablin. There, smart attack from Reagan Walzek.
Great spot that she picked on that one.
Alani Baker. Trappers also need to quit serving the libero, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that's 4 hits.
That's 4 hits.
4 hits. Boy, that was slow. What happened there?
I don't know.
My goodness.
I think they just realized it.
Maybe they realized it because we're holding up our 4 and the R2 maybe saw it. My goodness. Baker again. Too deep. Hate to see that when you're getting close again. Oh, wow. The eagle is on somebody's shoulders now.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
That's not real safe.
No, that looks dangerous. Garrow serving.
Good aggressive serve.
Sure was.
Whoops, miscommunication there.
When you have time to look at each other
Yes.
and not say anything, you know that's destined for disaster.
Yep. Yep.
Both Emma Roberts and Beckley Ablin just stopped and looked at each other. Yikes. Tough serving from Garrow. Oh, smart.
That was nice. That was a great offensive play.
Really nice.
Now. And that guy with the bat, I don't like that.
Yeah, we need, thank you. Good work by the official. I was just going to say, the officials need to get somebody over here, an admin somewhere. I don't know.
There's one right there in the white.
Well, they need to, and they need to stay in the stands. They're running all the way up to the middle of the court, and it's not okay. And I'm props to the players on both teams going over to tell their fans, get back in the stands.
Exactly.
And let us play, for Pete's sake.
Exactly. Too
Yeah.
far away from the net.
Yep, and they would have called a lift there even if it had gotten over. So Rowe to serve, trying to tie this up.
Nice
Jeez,
pass.
perfect. Yeah, good defense.
That's a good pass.
Oh, good call, but Zyla went for it anyway. And pretty dump that time from Emma Roberts.
It was a smart play.
Yes.
And Trappers have tied it up.
Hudson's Bay unable to pull that ball out of the net, and Trappers take the lead at 13-12 with Avery Rowe still serving. Oof, that could have been a double as well. And on that miss hit, Trappers are going to take a timeout and talk it over. All tied at 13 here in set number 3. Eagles won the first one 25-22. Trappers won the second 25-21. And this one looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, it does look like it. Just back and forth. They're both doing a good job of keeping the ball off of the floor.
I don't know about you, Janet, but I would like to see both of these teams jump and swing more. I mean, it's they're being pretty timid, and especially if I'm Emma Roberts at 6 foot, the tallest player on the court on either side. I want to use my height and just get up and swing. Get off the ground.
There haven't been a lot of approaches to the ball.
No, just standing.
Just kind of standing.
Yes.
And,
absolutely.
not adjusting so they can get their steps in to swing.
Well, maybe that's why we got the timeout, and maybe this is why we are not jumping. It looks like Emma is sitting on the bench with the ice pack on her leg.
No.
So that's not ideal. So we've got an injury situation here. And everybody has been in the match. Everybody has been in this set.
Everybody's in this set, so how does that work? You can't do that, I don't think.
Well, you weren't used to be able to do that.
Right,
you didn't used to be able to do this. We saw this exact same thing happen on Tuesday when Fort was playing Mark Morris. Mark Morris had an injury. They didn't have anybody that had not entered. And they let them reset their rotation, which it looks like they're letting Fort do this here. So I don't. I mean, when we were coaching, it was you just played with 5.
Right.
If you didn't have any, but we always had people on the bench because it seemed like everybody always had 12. So this to me is very confusing. Yeah, so they are letting Ford adjust their lineup. Going to take a little while to sort this out. Emma has not been out. So they're sending out
Hope Roberts.
Maybe just because it's her sister? No, I'm just kidding. They are sisters.
Are they?
Yeah.
But she might not. Has she been in this set?
Yeah, she has.
Has she?
Yes. I'm pretty sure she has. If she hasn't, then that's easy, right?
Right.
Because she just goes in and she's going to have to play that position the rest of the set.
Right.
I thought she had been in. Yeah, because she had the ace, and then she served it out on the far side. Yeah. So, I don't know. We're going to have to get clarification on that. Back at it. After that very long delay, Promise Bond was iced. And that serve is too deep. Reagan Walczyk.
Tight.
Yeah, nothing Bond could do there. She's a back row player. All she could do is try and pass that over, and that was too tight. Trappers have taken a 15-13 lead here in set 3. That's a tough serve. Another nice pass from Garrow. Zyla with the dig, and the miss hit gives the Eagles the point. Olivia Michaeli serving, trying to tie this thing back up. Lee sends it deep. Great coverage by Garrow.
Save.
That was a throw. Yeah. That ball got a little bit too far behind her. And she had to either close her fist or take a swing. Leilani Lee, as the Trappers inch closer to this third set win. Walczyk from the back line. There's a
There's
nice
second approach and a swing.
Exactly. That was very nicely done from Malo Tuala.
And Promise Bond is doing a great job setting. She's just a sophomore.
She really is. She's fast. She's getting in position.
She's getting to the ball.
Yeah. And she's had some, Claire Garrow has given her some great balls, but she also has situations where she's all over the court and she's still able to get her feet set and make a nice set to her teammate. Here's another opportunity.
No.
The always dangerous "we can't hear you" cheer that often comes back to bite you. Baker to Rowe. Oh, unforced error for the Eagles as they were in the net. Trapper's going to take a 3-point lead with Hope Roberts serving. There's a tough serve. No man's land. Now, if you're Avery Rowe, you have to put that second ball one way or the other. You cannot just pop it straight up when you're playing middle.
Can't put it to your position.
Exactly. Alana Stevens serving. Baker just wide.
Alana Stevens is doing a much better job with her hand, keeping her hand going into the court.
Great adjustment. I'm sure they talked to her about that. Footwork from Garrow was really nice on that last one.
Oh.
Somehow the Eagles get it back over. And the kill goes to Rowe. Yep.
Did a nice job touching it. Because she's a 9th grader. Number 5.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Ace for Beckley Ablin. 3 straight for the Trappers. Yeah, just long. Nice job by the linesperson right on top of it. Ablin to Walczyk to Baker.
Eagles were lucky on that because they're giving the Trappers free balls.
Exactly.
And if you keep on giving the other team free balls, they're going to end up putting it down your throat.
That's a unfortunate miss at a tough time. Only the second missed serve for the Eagles this set. Lee back in for Fort. Officials reminding the Fort crowd to get back on the bench. Great job by the official. I'd like to see some adults standing down there by the kids on both sides to get them back. Tough serve. Lee. Oh, goodness. That ball was mishandled by Hudson's Bay, and the Trappers have stretched the lead out to 5 here in set 3. Another tough serve from Baker.
Great pass.
Just beautiful. Another dig for Garrow. Here's the opportunity for Fort. They got to take advantage of this. And another net violation for Hudson's Bay brings the Trappers to set point.
Yeah, she's just piking into the net.
Instead of pushing with her hands, you're right, it's her whole arm that's going.
Oh. Gave the Eagles a chance. Oh, they have a pretty good server back there.
Yeah, they do. Trappers in a little bit of disarray. Trappers are out of position. Ace serve. There, now that's the correct position. Another ace serve. Claire Garrow has just been lights out for Hudson's Bay.
Yes, she has.
Very impressed. She's going right at the Trappers. Great job by Peyton Ballard at the net and put it down, and timeout. Oh, no. Not a timeout. Trappers maybe they don't have another timeout.
Usually it's up on the board, but I can't see that they're doing that.
They don't have it up there. They just have the sets up there. Wow, what was 24-18 is now 24-23. Huge props to Claire Garrow. She's serving tough.
She's serving tough, and she's keeping the ball in play.
Oh my. A great job. Oh, that's too bad. What a great job by Promise Bond to read that, get off the net and dig it.
Yes.
And woo, Trappers escape.
Yep.
I mean, escape is the word.
Well, you know, they built that lead, and that is what did it for them. The Eagles just couldn't come back from that hole that they had dug in by giving them all those free balls.
Yeah, it was a big deficit. There was a little dump kill from Emma, and there was a nice power tip. Reagan doing a great job of reading the court.
What are they saying?
They're saying trap the Eagles.
Trap the Eagles?
With the big WWE belt there. I don't believe I've ever seen this many props from the fans at any match. Saw the broom over here for Hudson's Bay for the sweep. Saw the bat. I'm not sure what that was doing. We've got some interesting masks on the Trapper side.
Well, I guess they've had a year to work on things, haven't they?
Choreograph. Get everything set up. This is what we're going to do when we play Bay at Bay. This is what we're going to do. And I believe we will have these teams again for our last our last matchup of the season in October when they play at Fort.
But that's usually how the schedule is.
Yes, yes.
Or was.
It's our last broadcast. I do know that. So I'm sure the season goes further than October 19th. But here we are, Trappers leading 2-1. I like to see this. Head coach Page is coming over here to tell the crowd they have to stay in their own spot. I like to see it, but it also is frustrating because instead of her coaching her team,
she's right.
You know,
there should be an administrator here from
This is
Fort.
not okay. Yeah. Boy, I know when the year that I did athletics, we had to have an admin at every, especially at the Fort Bay, just because you know you're going to get a huge crowd.
Yep. I mean, the administrators always rotated. They all had different sports, and somebody was always there to represent the school.
Yes. Seemed to me that year I got a lot of soccer, and it was cold.
You got a lot of what?
Soccer.
Soccer?
As my duty. I was at a lot of soccer games, and it was a cold fall season that year.
But a fun sport to watch.
Oh, absolutely. Great games. No, it was outstanding.
But you're right. It's a little bit warmer in the gym.
Yeah. Julie Pagel here along with Janet Elliott bringing you tonight's action between the Trappers of Fort Vancouver and the Eagles of Hudson's Bay. Fort with a 2-1 set lead in what have been very close sets. Trappers lost set 1, 22-25, and have come back to win the next two, 25-21 and 25-23. And Reagan Walczyk, who has probably been the best player on the Fort side, she certainly has racked up a lot of service points, is going to start off set number 4. Nice to see Emma Roberts back on the court.
She's back on the court.
First attack for the Eagles is just long.
Good pass.
It's going to be really important, Janet, for Hudson's Bay to stay aggressive. They looked a little tentative there on that swing. And that's exactly what Coach Doyle just told her. Hit the ball.
She had her over there when they were serving. And Ballard just turned around to find a ball.
A ball
coming
right
at
her. Yep, you're absolutely right.
They've changed their lineup, their starting lineup. I mean, as far as their rotation, it looks like to me.
Eagles dodge a bullet with the missed serve. And here comes Promise Bond, the very impressive 5'5" sophomore setter for Hudson's Bay.
And there's a carry.
Yep. They called it the double there. Boy, when Promise hit that ball, it looked like it was going to be out by 10 feet, and then it just
kind of floated back
down.
It
just dropped. That was a tough serve. There's a little more of a topspin serve, and that'll go for an ace as she hit the seam between Hope Roberts and Zyla Eleazar. Tough serve. A missed serve for the Eagles. And Princiana Miller will come in to serve. Princey is also a fine tennis player. Enjoyed watching her play tennis over the years. Ace serve. Hit that middle. Rowe to Walczyk to Roberts.
Ooh.
Smart play by both Hope and Emma Roberts to be at the net, but not in the net.
Yes. Ready.
Oh, wide. And Olivia back to serve. Unforced error there. That bump set was awfully high. It may have been smarter for Hope to just take that with two hands and put that over. Good work by Avery Rowe to follow that ball all the way to the end line as that goes long. And each team has missed two serves early here in set number 4. Oh, goodness.
We're a little unsettled in this game on both sides, it seems.
I would agree. Ballard should be able to settle her team down. That'll do it.
She did.
Nice little ace there. All tied at 7 here in set number 4. Oh,
No.
Unfortunate.
She was nice and high on
She
that
was.
one.
She was.
Good jump.
She just really wasn't aware of how close she was to the net. It's too bad. And that'll come just with more playing time.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, back-to-back misses for the Trappers. That's 4 missed serves here in set number 4. And we're only at 8-8. Stevens for the Bay.
Nice pass.
Yep. It's close. That one was close, but they are going to call that a lift. It was close. Especially when we see some of the stuff they've
yes,
let go.
exactly.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to tighten it up a little bit, which is difficult because if you've been calling it one way the majority of the match, it's hard for the players to adjust to that. Oh, outstanding effort from Bond. Tough serve from Eleazar. Zyle is a 5'2" junior. Oh, Hudson's Bay, where were they? If they were at the net, they would have had an easy kill.
Ooh.
Oh, miscommunication there.
Well, they're in the wrong position.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
God, that was a back row attack and no call. As that's tough because Stevens came from the service spot and hit that over.
did she jump?
Yes, she did.
Whoops.
She jumped from about the 7-foot line.
Maybe the ball wasn't over the net. The ball was kind of low, but I couldn't really tell.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, nice work at the net for the Eagles. This is just one of those matches. I think it's just going to go 5. Ugh. Here comes Avery Rowe for the Trappers. Ooh, yeah, they got to call that.
They are calling it a bit tighter.
Yes, no question. Back in for Hudson's Bay is Peyton Ballard. Claire Garrow to serve.
Nice
Oh,
pass.
beautiful. Avery Rose done a really nice job in the back court.
Oh,
There's
good
a
swing.
nice jump and swing. That's going to go down as a kill for Leilani Lee. Another senior, 5'5" senior for the Trappers. Trappers like to see Reagan Walczyk take her spot back at the service line. She's had some good runs tonight and really quite often the last 4 years. Oh, what a save by Ballard and Bond.
Oh, nice.
Are you kidding me? Garrow. Walczyk with the kill, but from my vantage point,
Yes.
Janet, it looked like it was going to bounce off the Eagles' head.
Yes.
Somehow,
Well, now
Claire
she
Garrow.
just got a back row tag.
Oh no. Of course she did. oh, beautiful. I was so focused on the eagle. I thought the eagle was going to do a header there.
Oh, is that?
It
oh, I
looked
didn't-
like it was. I wish we could get a replay on that. It looked like it hit off the eagle. And Claire Garrow, man, she has been amazing. What a highlight film.
Oh, see, I was blocked. I didn't know the eagle was down there.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I was so fixated on the eagle, I didn't realize Reagan
Yeah,
came from the back row.
Yeah, a little nice attack.
Oh, that is hilarious. Of course she did because she's serving. Did they call it?
Well, No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, you know, they missed one on the other one. Oh, my.
One apiece.
Wow. Okay. All right.
But that was a wild rally.
That was awesome. I mean, that was really fun. Okay. Back at it. Great job by Bond getting her feet square. Oh, and a kill for Emma Roberts. Ballard was there just a little bit too far off the net.
Mm-hmm. Nice hands.
Yes, beautiful. Wow, out of nowhere, Rowe with one hand. We have seen some interesting play tonight, Janet. Back and forth we go. Promise Bond to serve. And now both teams have missed 4 serves in this set. Hudson's Bay's got to be careful that they don't let the Trappers stretch it out too far. They made a great comeback in set 3, but they were, as you said, just too far behind.
Yep. Especially, you know, with rally scoring, you can score so quickly.
Tough serve from Princey. Just wide. Trappers with their biggest lead of the set at 4. A serve. (17-12). Getting away from the Bay just a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. Good call. Substitution for the Eagles coming in is number 8, Sarah Mills. She is a 5'7" junior.
And this is her first action.
Boy, tough position to come in. Good for her. I hope she does well. Walzik. Hope Roberts. Here's Emma.
Ooh.
Nice job by Mills, keeping it in play. Oh, tight. Great job
good
keeping that in
save.
play.
Oh.
Smart. Good work by
Great
Hope
spot.
Roberts. She saw the
Great
court.
spot.
Saw the court, saw a big opening deep in that first service area and put it where it needed to be. Nice run from Princiana Miller. And Trapper is really taking control here in set number 4. Just wide.
No timeout.
Makes me wonder if she's used both. I know she's used one, but you would think if she had another one, she would be using it. Head coach Trinisha Doyle, she definitely takes advantage of her timeouts. Quite a run from Princiana Miller. Get there. Nice work. Oh. And there's a silly mistake from the Trappers. And Hudson's Bay is going to need to go on a little bit of a run here to get back in this thing.
The last game was 22-18.
Tough serve to start it out. And Hope Roberts finds the floor. Trappers looking like they're going to take this one 3-1. We were tied at 12, am I right? This has been quite a run for Fort.
So.
Good out.
Nice save.
Vaughn and Garrow have really worked their tails off tonight. Just been really impressed with those kids. And here we are at match point. Another perfect pass from Garrow. Rowe. Vaughn gonna go outside. Wow.
Nice. Oops, net.
And net violation from the Eagles is going to give the win to the Trappers. And the final score in set 4 is the Trappers 25 and the Eagles 13. Well, that was a very entertaining match, Janet. Trappers win it 3-1.
I know they don't shake hands.
Correct. Yep, it's usually just the wave and Now we're going to get a look at some highlights for the match. There was the play where I thought it was going to bounce off the Eagles' head.
It was kind of blocked by the referee.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was definitely in front of the 10-foot line.
The crew. This one. Let's take a moment to recognize the students working on tonight's broadcast. Most of them are students in the district's video production programs who are learning about careers in television. In addition to the students on cameras tonight, we have more back in the control room directing, running replays, graphics, and audio. Over the course of the year, students from at least 8 middle and high schools will participate. Thanks to all of these students for giving their time to bring local sports to our community.
They do an amazing job, and we really appreciate the opportunity to bring you these games. VPS Game Time has more sports coming for this fall. Our next broadcast is on Tuesday, September 28th, as the Columbia River Rapids visit Hudson's Bay for girls volleyball. Match will begin at 7 p.m. on Comcast Channel 328, along with the VPS Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. So you're in luck, Janet.
Okay.
First football game is later that week, Friday, October 1st, as Mark Morris visits the Hudson's Bay Eagles at Kiggins Bowl. And you can watch that game on Comcast Channel 328 or the VPS social media outlets too. The newly refurbished Kiggins Bowl looks pretty sharp.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it certainly does.
Huh.
So that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks to all our crew members and our directors. Janet, thank you. It was very entertaining and fun match. Final score, Fort Vancouver 3, Hudson's Bay 1. Trappers get their first league win. For Janet Elliott, I'm Julie Pagel saying thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great night.